Hey everyone, it's Tim Shermack, author of Main Street Marketing. In this video, I want to take you behind the scenes and show you some Facebook ads that have been incredibly profitable. The three ads I want to show you are ads that have produced at least a 20-to-1 ROI or return on investment. So these three ads I'm going to share one with you where the small business owner spent $150 and actually produced an immediate $4,000 and counting. The second ad, the small business owner spent $100 and produced $8,000 in one day of sales. And the third one is actually a friend of mine that ran for city council and with the Facebook ad was able to win his city council race, and he was the only one elected to city council that year that beat an incumbent. So these three case studies, I'll take you behind the scenes. I'll show you the ads themselves. I'm going to tell you how they worked tactically, but more importantly, I'm going to share with you why they worked so you can create this type of success for your small business with Facebook ads. So before we get started, I want to get really clear on the purpose of social media ads and the purpose of Facebook ads. A lot of people think that the purpose is getting likes or getting comments or getting shares or getting engagement. They measure their success with fake metrics like brand awareness or staying top of mind. And those are all good things if you don't have to pay for them. But if you're going to be paying money, if you're going to put $50 or $100 into a Facebook ad, we want to generate an immediate return. For every dollar you spend, you want to be bringing in $5 of new sales. Marketing should always be an investment, not an expense. So I want to show you a new way of thinking about your Facebook ads as an investment and not an expense. So the purpose of a Facebook ad is not likes, comments, shares, or anything like that. The purpose of a Facebook ad is simply profit. We want to be able to consistently spend $1 and make 5, spend $1 and make 10, spend $1 and make 50. So with that in mind, let's dive right into it. The first ad that I want to show you is actually a real estate agent in Colorado. His name is Jose, and I want to this ad he spent $150 on, and it brought in an immediate commission that was actually $4,000, but it's continued to produce leads that will lead to future business. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many leads that Jose created with this ad, but I'll just share with you that it's over 100 leads plus the first commission that it brought in, which was actually $4,000. So this is a simple ad where he's just advertising one of his listings. And there's three photos here, a photo of the home, a couple interior photos here. You see, you got 217 likes, 29 comments, 19 shares, a bunch of comments here about people asking about the home. But most importantly, again, this stuff isn't super important. We don't care about the likes, comments, shares. That's all great, but most importantly, it produced money. He spent $150 on this ad, and immediately brought in $4,000. So let's look at how this worked and why it worked. The ad simply says, "New listing, 6581 Alliance Loop, Colorado Springs." If you're thinking about buying a house and you see the headline "New listing," that grabs your attention right away. And then this is just the address of this listing that he was promoting. It says to watch a 3-minute HD video tour of this awesome home, check out www.6581allianceloop.com. And then he has some bullet points of all the features of this home: the hardwood floors, 3 bedrooms, stainless steel appliances. And remember, even if you can't attend the upcoming open house, you can watch the 3-minute HD video tour here. So twice in this ad, he refers them to this website. And then down here he says, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call or a text. So these 3 photos give you an idea of what the home is like. So if these 3 photos pique your interest, you're probably going to click on this website link to find out more. And that's the importance of using good photos. If you can lure them in psychologically with these photos, you'll be a lot better off. So, if any of this interests you and you were thinking about, buying a house in Colorado Springs, you'd probably click on this link. And this takes you to a landing page that Jose created with Front Desk. It's simply another photo of the home so you can see what it looks like from the outside. It says sign up for a free HD video tour of 6581 Alliance Loop. And then Jose said, I will email you the video. So the person knows right away on this landing page that if they want to see the video tour of this home, that they need to enter their name and email here. And he's making it very clear that he'll email you the video. Even the button says, yes, send me the video. So the person's going to put an accurate email address. So you don't really have to worry about, someone entering a fake email address. Because if they want to see that video, they'll enter in a real accurate email address. And as I said, for Jose, this ad, he spent $150 on it. He's generated over 100 leads. But most importantly, right away, it produced an immediate commission of over $4,000. So that's awesome. This was a very effective use of a landing page, and he used Front Desk to create that. The second one I wanted to share with you is a marketing campaign that was put on by Allison Werder. She owns Allie J Boutique. It's a small, locally owned brick and mortar women's clothing store right on the main street downtown of the town that Allison lives in. Allison lives actually in a town of less than 1,200 people. So this is a very, very small town. This ad worked extremely well. I'll actually show you the initial ad itself. I'll show you the landing page, and we'll dive into the details of why this ad worked so well. Here's a screenshot of the Facebook ad itself. So it was simply a photo post of Allison. That's her right there. She's the owner of Allie J Boutique. And it simply said, this is really short. The ad is simple, straightforward, right to the point. I have some exciting news, and she put a smiley face. Notice exciting news is in all caps, so that really grabs your attention. I recorded a quick video this morning to share my special announcement. Here's a link to the video, and then she just gave a link to the landing page for her offer on Front Desk. And the key parts to this ad, psychologically, is that exciting news is all caps. There's a smiley face there, so that kind of personalizes it. It doesn't seem like a business advertisement or something when you use a smiley face. It almost feels like a personal message of sorts. So exciting news is the key phrase. That really grabs their attention. I recorded a quick video this morning to share my special announcement. I would say the key phrase here is special announcement. Again, similar to exciting news, using the phrase special announcement really piques people's curiosity and creates that curiosity gap where she's shared that she has something, but she won't tell you exactly what it is. So if you're interested, you're definitely going to click this link to find out more. And then, of course, that takes the viewer to a landing page where she makes an incredible offer to them, with her announcement. And just a tiny detail here, too. Here's another reason I think this ad works so well. She signed it Allie at the bottom. So the person that sees this ad in their Facebook newsfeed knows that this is kind of a personal announcement from Allie, the owner of Allie J Boutique. And this might seem insignificant, but notice that her name is not capitalized. That just makes it a little more personal. When you don't capitalize something, it almost seems like, oh, she just quick wrote this message to a friend. It's kind of informal from a friend to a friend. So don't overlook a tiny detail like that. Just quickly actually not capitalizing your name. It sometimes can make a message or a post seem a little more friendly or personalized. So I know this looks really simple, but there's actually a lot of really good psychology tricks in this ad from a marketing perspective. So this did really well. This was the actual Facebook ad that she spent $100 on this ad, and she received $8,000 of sales in one day because of this ad. So when people clicked on this link here to find out what her exciting news was, to find out what her special announcement was, when they clicked on this link, here's where it brought them.
Hi ladies, I have an exciting event to share with you, and please stay tuned for the entire video because I have a great surprise for you at the end of it. As you may know from last year, our fall fashion show here at Allie J Boutique is a huge deal. Last year we had a lot of ladies come out and learn how to take their summer looks into fall. And that is the main goal of our fashion show again this year. You will be able to come in, see a lot of great looks, and be able to shop all of these looks that you are seeing, but also learn how you can take these pieces into your own personal closet. So, what is the exciting news? If you sign up with us, you can be mailed a 50% off coupon to bring with you to use at the event. When is the event? It is Friday, August 15th, starting at 7 p.m. So go ahead, click to the next step and give us your information so that we can mail you out your very own, yes, no strings attached, 50% off any item in the store coupon. Thanks for shopping with us.
So the reason that that video and this ad worked so well is there was a story to it. She was doing a live event, a fall fashion show. And keep in mind, she's in a town of 1,200 people. So this is not a huge business in a big city with 1 million people. A small town of 1,200 people. And at her clothing store, which is on Main Street in her town, she hosted a live event, her annual fall fashion show. And because of this ad that she spent $100 on Facebook, they had well over 100 people show up. I believe 130 ladies actually came live to the event. It was a 2-hour event from 7 to 9 p.m. on a Friday night. And in those 2 hours, they did $8,000 of sales. So more importantly, obviously having an $8,000 day is awesome. But more importantly, they had over 300 people sign up right here with their information, with their first name, their email address. They clicked this button, which is, it says 50% off coupon, just to reinforce to the person that when they click this button and sign up, that they'll be getting a 50% off coupon. So more importantly than the $8,000 that was generated with this campaign, encouraging ladies to attend this live fall fashion show event, more importantly than that $8,000, Allie was able to generate a customer database of over 300 ladies. So almost overnight, with a simple Facebook ad driving them to this landing page that she created with Front Desk, almost overnight, she was able to go from not having a customer database to having a list of over 300 ladies. And the value of that to her business long term, you almost can't even calculate how valuable that list will be to her long term, of having over 300 new customers, paying customers, in her database. So again, she spent $100 on this ad sequence, $100 on that Facebook ad. She drove them to this Front Desk landing page, and it created over $8,000 of sales in actually just one day, and not even one day, just in a 2-hour live event. So that was a great Facebook ad, and there's a lot of psychological marketing lessons in that Facebook ad sequence. The third ad I wanted to show you is actually a friend of mine that ran for city council and used a Facebook ad campaign to raise awareness about his run for city council. He ended up actually winning by, I believe, only 60 votes. So this Facebook ad helped make the difference between him losing and winning. And of course, he won, and that's why I wanted to share this with you. So here's an ad that he ran actually the day before the election. He spent a couple $100 on this ad, and the stats on this are almost unbelievable. So here's a photo here. So this was the Facebook ad that people saw. Willmar, Minnesota, and here's a picture of Main Street, Willmar back in the 1950s. So immediately it evokes this sense of nostalgia. This is Willmar in the 1950s, and here's what Willmar might look like in the future, www.futureofwillmar.com. So anyone sees that ad pop up in their newsfeed, and it evokes a sense of nostalgia and memories of what the city used to be, back in the golden day of America, the 1950s Main Street. And they clicked to Future of Willmar, and it brought them to a short landing page that he created with a video of him talking about why he thinks the future of Willmar is brighter if we can get fresh ideas and fresh perspectives into the city council. And of course, he was running for city council, so at the end of that short video, it was a 45-second video, I believe, He humbly asked for their vote for city council. So the results of this ad were nothing short of incredible. As you see here, it had 76 shares, over 300 likes, almost 60 comments here. 21,000 people were reached with this ad. So on Facebook in this small town, 21,000 people saw uh, this ad. The ad worked because it evokes that sense of nostalgia and just piques your curiosity. So this is Wilmer in the 1950s. Here's what Wilmer might look like in the future, and then just a very basic website title that clearly communicates what this ad is about. Futureofwilmer.com. If you live in Wilmer, you would want to find out about the future of Wilmer, right? So this ad was seen by over 21,000 people, and he won his election by 60 votes. So this Facebook ad actually put him over the top and launched him into city council. This ad was launched the day before the election. It was seen by over 21,000 people, and he ended up winning his city council race by 60 votes. That is the power of Facebook advertising. That is the power of creating a curiosity gap with your Facebook ad, creating that sense of intrigue that gets the customer to click on your ad to find out more. That's ultimately what it comes down to. That's what all great Facebook ads have in common is they tease you with some information, so you have to click to find out more. You have to click on a landing page to find out more. With Jose, with his ad for his new listing, with Allie J, ad for her fall fashion show event, with Andrew Plowman's ad for his race for a local city council. What those all had in common is that they offered something irresistible, and you had to click onto a landing page to find out more. I want to really quickly share with you one more thing, and this is an example of a very big business that really failed with their Facebook advertising. So here's an article from Forbes talking about GM. Says Facebook ads don't work, and they pulled a $10 million advertising account. Look at this down here. GM spends about $40 million a year on Facebook marketing, according to the Wall Street Journal, about $10 million of which is for paid advertisements. And so GM says that Facebook doesn't work. Well, we all know, of course, Facebook ads do work. GM was just doing them entirely wrong. Most of GM's ads were just photos of their cars that basically said buy now. That's not irresistible. They weren't putting forth anything worth clicking on. There wasn't really a lot of curiosity. It was just a photo of their cars. You're not going to sell many $20,000 and $30,000 cars with a Facebook ad. No one makes that decision on an impulse buy. So it's not surprising to me that they spent $10 million on Facebook ads and it didn't work. Facebook is a social network, not a sales network. So don't waste money on ads unless you have an irresistible offer, unless you're giving the viewer a reason to click and find out more. Let me say that again. Facebook is a social network, not a sales network. People don't go on Facebook to be bombarded with advertisements and sales messages. They go to hang out with their friends. It's a social network. So if your ad's going to be popping up in their newsfeed, you can't just blast sales messages at them of buy this, buy now. You have to offer something interesting that's so intrinsically appealing, has a sense of intrigue. You have to offer something so interesting that you can convince them to click to find out more. That's what all good Facebook ads have in common, is they give the viewer something extremely interesting and they create this sense of intrigue, creates a curiosity gap where you get them to click to find out more. And when they click, you bring them to a landing page where they will fill out their contact information. Now, I want to share with you one awesome story of a small business owner that used Facebook ads and landing pages to exponentially grow her business. Her name's Debbie. She's a real estate agent, and she actually wrote a book about the local real estate market. And in her Facebook ad, she offered a free book to anyone that was thinking about buying or selling homes in her area. So her ad was very simple. It just said, get your free book, click here. And then she uploaded a video of her talking about her book. So that popped up in Facebook, in people's Facebook news feeds. And of course, anyone that was, maybe even thinking about buying or selling a home in her market clicked on that video, and they clicked on the link to her landing page where they signed up for her free book. And because she was going to mail them a free book, she had a logical reason for asking for all of their contact information, their name, their address, their phone number, their email, because she needed all that information to make sure that they got their free book. And of course, a very large percentage of these folks that requested the free book ended up buying or selling their homes that year with Debbie. It actually tripled Debbie's income the very first year that she used Facebook ads with landing pages. It tripled her income. And I'm going to show you the exact ad that she posted on Facebook. Here's the video.
If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the Kandiyohi County area, or know anybody that is, you're going to want to watch this video. Don't go any further until you read this book, The Ultimate Guide to Buying and Selling Homes in the Willmar Area, and how to start that whole process. This book is going to answer every question that you will have on buying or selling properties, everything from first-time home buyers to the most costly mistakes that you can make buying a home, which is on page 95. Properties, high-end properties, lakeshore properties, first-time home buyers, every question that you could possibly ask will be answered in this book. Now I'm going to tell you how to get it for free at the end of this video, so you're going to want to keep watching. But besides that, it's packed with information. It's almost 24 years worth of work by me, so I know how this stuff works firsthand. This book can save you thousands and thousands of dollars if you read it cover to cover. It is 240 pages long, so you can tell it's absolutely packed with everything that I've learned over the past 24 years. And for a limited time, you can get it for free. Just click on the link below and register for it. I will send you a copy free of charge. I'll even pay for the shipping because I know it's that important. Sign up today before we run out.
Awesome. So this ad generated 97 leads overnight. 97 people signed up for a copy of Debbie's book, and it tripled her income that year. The leads from that single Facebook ad tripled her income in 1 year. Here's Debbie's story in her own words.
Hi, my name is Debbie, and I'm a realtor broker in the state of Minnesota. And I just want to talk to you about a program that was introduced to me that actually saved my career. It's called Front Desk. And to tell you my story, just a year ago, I was at rock bottom. I've been in real estate for 24 years now, and I had been doing really well. Economy kind of tanked, rock bottom. I spent day after day just sitting in the office, waiting for the phone to ring. And to be honest with you, I was looking for other jobs, and I came upon Front Desk. And believe it or not, I went in 1 year from being toward the rock bottom, number 42, as an agent. I'm up in the top 10 now, gunning for number 1, because I know I can get there, especially after this. With Front Desk, I now have 240 leads to follow. I'm so busy, I had to get my assistant back full time. There's actually 30 names on every page here, and I have 8 pages. And these are all people that I know I have all the information of because of Front Desk. And just to tell you a little bit about the success story here, we are standing in the cabin that I just bought on a lake, which is beautiful. Under renovation, I'm actually standing in my brand new kitchen, and I can enjoy this view every day. This is what I get to wake up to because you know what? This works. It really works.
So there you go. Using Facebook ads works. Using landing pages works. And when you combine those two, using a locally targeted Facebook ad, driving your prospects to a landing page where you can collect their full contact information, that is how you can spend $1 and make 10, or spend $1 and make 20, or spend $1 and generate $50 of new sales with a locally targeted Facebook ad.